Hello and welcome to a new video. I know it is Wednesday today. I would be doing a Gross Gang episode right now, but you might have seen the announcement that I made last week on Monday regarding the Gross Gang episodes, that for a short while I will be doing them on Fridays instead of Wednesdays. 1 month ago today, on January 17th, I had put a video called Leader Numbers, and by that I mean the sense of someone just setting your television volume to 20 and you get a feeling that it should be at 20 rather than 19 or 21 or 22. And that doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just gives me a sense that it has to be at either 20 or 30 when it's a multiple of 10. Excuse me, folks. The power just went off when I was just talking about that. Now, although I'm some kind of person that is fascinated by the nature of numbers, there's just one particular number that I wouldn't even consider to set the volume to that number while I'm watching the television, or if I'm going to go on the laptop and watch a YouTube video, or if I'm in a car listening to some of my favorite songs, or if I'm on the treadmill and I want to just run. I just wouldn't ever think of putting the speed onto that number. I know it's insane. The fact that I really like the nature of numbers, you might be thinking, what the heck? But it's true. And from the last video that I was talking about that, you might be thinking, is it 10? Is it 20? Is it 30? Well, no, it is not. It is not even a multiple of 10. It is not even a multiple of 5, or it is not even a multiple of 4. In fact, it is just a single number. It's 2. So that video that I was watching on YouTube is titled Not May 1st, but it sounds much more like a music parody video. And so while I was just having a watch for that video, I turned my laptop's volume to 76. Yep, there you go. So yeah, hopefully you heard well enough with that volume on 76, and I picked 76 just randomly. I could have picked 31, my favorite number. I could have picked 49. I could have even picked 95. Or I could even pick 10. But when I think of, you just want to have a night out, you go to a pub, you have a really nice time. But the idea of it just being 2 people makes me think of the insanity of turning the volume on my computer or car or TV, or setting the speed on the treadmill to 2. And yeah, that's out of 101 options, according to my laptop. Now, when it's up to 5 options, like either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, just put it on the scale. When I get really hungry and I just want to have a snack, I would get up to 4 cookies on a plate. And I can have 2. I could either have 1 cookie or 2 cookies or 3 or 4. And that's just out of 4 options. Now, what I'm talking about in this video is the sense of dullness. And when I say the sense of dullness, when the number of alternatives is more than 5, I wouldn't consider to have it at 2. It just feels awkward. Like, for example, my laptop's volume, although I can have it at 12 or 20 or 21, I can even have it at 22, even though it's 2 2s. 2 and 22 just have a different role. And yeah, that is to say that 2 and 22 have a different nature of significance. Now, here's a true story, but about half a year ago when me and my mom had been to a summer vacation, we had been into a small hotel. It was not like a luxury hotel or an indoor hotel, but the room numbers were between 1 and 30. And we turned out to have room 26. And yeah, just like 2 and 22, that applies the same for 2 and 26, having a different nature of significance. You see what I'm talking about here. Since I've been doing vlogs for 5 years and I enjoy this career a lot, the fact that sometimes I like to walk around the town by myself, and I mean, it might be boring to just be one person, but let's suppose that I'm the only person in a pub and it's pretty empty, and I just describe what it's like for it to be completely silenced. And if it's 3 people, then hey, why don't you make a group TikTok video and just share it with your friends? But when it's 2 people, that's when it comes totally insane from my point of view. But when it comes to 26 people being in a club, it sounds fun. It sounds amusing. So yeah, you get that. The reason why I don't like number 2 so much, not just because it's 2, but the nature of significance. The nature of significance makes me think of the insanity of putting the volume on my laptop to 2. Now, suppose you go to a restaurant and you realize that they give out order numbers. For example, In-N-Out Burger. Now, I've been to In-N-Out Burger many times in my life before. You get in line, you order, and you tend to have a guest number. Like, you ask the cashier what you want, and then right at the end of the order, the cashier says, your guest number is 45. That's just an example, I'm just throwing it off. Now, me going to a restaurant where they serve order numbers from 1 to 99, one day comes where I get the order number 2. Well, that's not the cashier's fault. In fact, it's nobody's fault. But I just wouldn't feel motivated by that. And yeah, significance does impact the human brain time to time. But when the number of choices is 5 or below, I can have it at any number. I can have it at either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But when a number of choices is above 5, then I would definitely avoid 2. That's how I describe it, the sense of dullness and the idea of nature of significance. Yes, I might be a bit insane talking about this because I'm fascinated in the nature of numbers. But let me know in the comments if you have that kind of impact on the nature of significance. Also, let me know in the comments if you have a number that you don't like. So that's all I have to say for this story time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday's Gross Gang episode, unless if I do a video tomorrow. Like and subscribe, and have a good day.